Hello. So this is exciting because I'm going to change your life today. Yesterday we talked about long division, and long division kind of sucks. It takes a really long time, lots of places where you can make sign mistake and whatnot. So this is a method that you're going to love, and it is called synthetic division. The word synthetic, I don't know if you know this, but kids usually know every year when I ask them. Usually synthetic means kind of like fake, not real. And that's kind of what synthetic division is. It doesn't always work. So keep that in mind. Doesn't always work. You do need to know long division. However, it works a lot. And I would tell you if it does work, you should always use it. If it does work, you should use it because it is superior and it is faster. So when does it work? When can I use? You can use it if you are dividing by a binomial. Binomial means two pieces. And it has to be a linear binomial with leading coefficient of 1. So basically, if you are dividing by something like x plus 4 or x minus 5 or x plus 22 or x minus 9, any of these will work because you're dividing by a linear, degree is 1, binomial, two pieces, leading coefficient is 1. If there's a number in front, it will not work. So I'm going to pull up the notes we did yesterday, and I'm going to show you which ones we can use this on. Okay, so here, I can use it here. Look at that. And if you remember from yesterday, we did the long division. And we got, I'm turning the page. I got x squared plus 3x plus 4. That was the answer. Okay, and that was with long division. It took all the space. All right, for synthetic division, it's not going to take nearly the amount of space. I'm going to write the steps here for you. Okay, so step 1 is set up the problem. And the way we set up the problem is we put the opposite of the constant you are dividing by in a box. So you're dividing by x plus 3. The constant is 3, so you're going to put a negative 3 in a box. And by a box, I usually just make a little L there. Okay. Then beside the box, put all coefficients of, what is this? Is this the dividend and this is divisor? I think this might be the dividend. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Let's call it this. Besides the box, put all the coefficients of the dividend. Make sure to put zeros if necessary. You still have to put zeros if necessary. You won't have to here. Okay, so right next to the negative 3, I'm going to put a 1, leave a little space, a 6, a 13, and a 12. And then you will skip a line on your paper and draw a line. Okay, so skip a line and draw a line. And then you will drop the first number below the line. Okay, that's how you set it up. So then you drop the 1. Okay, and that's it. That's how you set it up. So after you set it up, which that was a lot of writing, actually, come to think of it, but we won't have to do it again. After you set it up, step 2 is to what I call have a party. And I always say have a party when I teach this. And what are we doing at our party? We are going to multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. And it's usually a little dance I do. You guys aren't going to be able to see this little dance because you're not here with me, but you can just know that it's happening. So what am I going to multiply? Well, there's an arrow pointing to what I'm going to multiply. I'm going to multiply this 1, and then there's something else that's kind of screaming at me. Remember that thing in the box? Yeah, we're going to multiply everything by the box. So you're going to multiply the 1 times the negative 3, and you put it here. And then you add. That's 3. Then you do it again. Multiply. Ooh, there's a 3. Multiply. Negative 9. And add. That's 4. Multiply. Negative 12. And add. That's 0. And that's it. Okay, when you are done, the last number is remainder. Always. Then it goes number, x squared, ... So this is below it, I'll put remainder, number, x squared, and guess what? The answer is, oh, doggers, x squared plus 3x plus 4. And we are done. That's it. We knew the answer was that, and that's what it is. Now, it seemed like it took a long time because I wrote all the steps, but when I do next problem here, you're going to say, oh, this is freaking awesome, and it is. If it works, you should always do it. It is so much better. Okay, so number B yesterday. Yesterday, we got the answer was x squared minus 2x minus 2, and this one had a remainder of 1. This is a candidate for synthetic division because I'm dividing by an x minus 2. So you put the opposite of the constant in the box, which is the 2. Not a negative 2, a positive 2. Put all the coefficients beside it. So 1, negative 4, 2, and 5. Skip a line, draw a line, and drop the 1 below. That's a setup. Then we party. We party. 1 times 2 is 2, and add negative 2. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, and add negative 2. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, and add, we get 1. Ooh, look at this. Remainder, number, x squared, and my answer is x squared minus 2x minus 2, remainder 1, which is exactly what I figured out from yesterday. If I go here to see problem, I look and I'm like, oh no, cannot use it. Bad candidate, can't use it. Same thing is true with D, cannot use it. So you would have to do long division, which is why you needed to know it anyway. Okay, so on your homework problems I'm going to do in a few minutes. I'm going to do some of them with synthetic division. I could do any of them with long division if you wanted to, but you should do synthetic if you can because it is quicker.